So while working for Trauma Team is a living, it's by no means a cushy one. They're not going to equip you with all those guns and armor for the fashion. Working for them, it's just a matter of time before you're sent into one of the worst situations that Night City can provide. This might frighten some of you to imagine, but healthcare is a for-profit industry in Night City. And with poverty being as rampant as it is there, your typical clientele are going to be the types of people that are targets. They're going to be people of significance, people with a lot of money. So while yes, you might be sent in to save them from mundane things, like car accidents or illnesses, but if somebody with a platinum membership is ever kidnapped and held for ransom, jumped by gangsters, or caught up in a cyberpsycho incident, your bosses fully expect you to jump into the fire and save them at any cost. And with how dangerous Night City is, it's not really a question of if you'll be sent into a dangerous situation, it's just a matter of time. In fact, it might even be a pretty common occurrence for you to be putting your life on the line for the client. But maybe you're an altruistic person and the idea of helping people makes the job more appealing to you. Problem is, Trauma Team is not in the business of helping people, they're in the business of helping clients. So if while on the job you come across any sick or injured people who aren't paying clients, you're fully expected to completely disregard their well-being. And in fact, you'll actually get in trouble if you decide to help. In the Cyberpunk Trauma Team comic book, you get a first-hand glimpse of how dehumanizing working for Trauma Team really is. You get to see how they're expected to put the lives of their clients above their own, their squad mates, and innocents caught in the crossfire. Even if that client is a horrible person that you have a good reason to be disgusted by, when you're on the job, their life is the priority above all. We even get to see that if one of their members is not well because they recently undergone a traumatic event, you're still willing to send them back into the line of fire. Not because they think they're actually okay, but because they don't really care what happens to them as long as they're willing to still do the job. So they don't care what happens to you, they don't care what happens to your friends, they don't care what happens to any innocent people along the way. They only care about the paying client, and in a place like Night City, you don't really get rich by being a decent person. If you watch Cyberpunk Edgerunners, you've already seen the types of situations that you could be sent into. So while decent paying jobs are hard to come by in Night City, this is not a job if you're a person with a heart or a strong sense of self-preservation.